What's going on, guys? It's Groove, back again with another video from the Laws of Human Nature. And in this video today, we're going to go over why you need to elevate your perspective to advance in life. Now, you may be wondering, okay, why do I need this elevated perspective? It's in our human nature to always be in the present. We're always just focusing on the here and now. But that's not reality. Human reality encompasses the past and the future, which has consequences. And if you're constantly living in the moment and, just focusing on the present, you're never going to be able to plan for the future. I was just watching a news report and they were talking about this 17-year-old girl who was pregnant and then she just got charged for shooting at somebody. And I was thinking to myself, I'm just like, how are you 17 and pregnant and shooting at people? And this is because she's constantly just living in the present. She's not thinking, hey, I'm pregnant. First of all, what the heck am I doing getting pregnant at 17? I'm not thinking about my future. And then she's not thinking about, hey, I have a baby now. Maybe I shouldn't be involved in this gang activity, shooting at people. Again, because she's just living in the moment. She's living in the present. She doesn't have that elevated perspective to be able to think long term. So he says that we need to constantly train ourselves to detach ourselves from the immediate rush of events that are happening. Instead of jumping to conclusions or immediately reacting, we need to just take a step back, think about the various ramifications that can happen from our actions. And this way we always think about our long-term goals instead of just immediately, again, just reacting off of emotions. He says after you practice doing this for a while, you'll notice that the best option is usually just to do nothing. Instead of overreacting at a certain situation, if you just take the time to just calm down and think things through, he's like, most of the time, the best option is just to do nothing. Don't even worry about it. Every time that you're constantly being impatient and overreacting, you lack perspective on the event. So if you take time to just think about the events, think about what's going on, you'll gain more information and then you'll have more truth to be able to make the more rational decision. In life, events are never A equals B and then B equals C. So we always need to stop overreacting or stop being impatient. We need to calm down, think about things, and so we can attack the situation in a better manner. The more you elevate your perspective in life, the more it allows you to detach from your ego and it'll calm you down. You'll stop worrying about trying to win every argument. You'll just be able to think more long term, which will put you closer to your goals. You'll start to realize that, trying to win certain battles is just a waste of energy. And he also talks about doing this and elevating your perspective can kind of cure your anxiety because you won't be reacting to every situation, which just takes your emotions on a roller coaster ride. He says when it comes to being a student of human nature, when it comes to elevating our perspective, our goal should be to widen our relationship with time. We need to slow it down. And this is how you can elevate your perspective. And again, look at every situation through a long-term lens so you'll be able to understand which best route you should take. And doing this, you'll start to gain an awareness that most things that are happening to you in the moment won't even be a factor in the future. Like a year from now, it won't even be that serious. Now, when it comes to your elevated perspective and the future, you'll start to think long term. So these dreams and goals that you may have, they start to become actual objectives that you'll be able to hit because you will be able to plan properly for them. Now, he says he knows that we're not all monks. And, everybody loves living in the present. And you hear that online all the time too. Oh, you need to be more present, live in the now. But he says we can also derive pleasure from, thinking long term and actually shooting for our goals, and which requires some sacrifice in the present to hit those goals. And with looking out at these goals that you're trying to hit, this will make you more calmer in the present, more realistic, more in tune with things that matter in life instead of just focusing on the day-to-day BS that, doesn't really matter. And that's pretty much it when it comes to this law. Again, understanding if you can elevate your perspective, you can take that extra step back and look at all your options so then you can make the best decision to lead into a more successful life. And that's really important. Again, more people need to do this instead of just living in the moment and making bad decisions. And you don't really think about the consequences of those decisions in the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Go ahead and hit a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in that next one. Peace.